Hey guys, Anime Gypsy here with another Boruto slash Naruto discussion video. And in this video, I'm basically going to discuss Wasabi and Nimada. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I've been saying multiple times that those two characters are going to be essential for the overall story in the manga. They're going to be basically the equivalent of the Kiba Hinata and and Shino team. I think they're going to be the equivalent of that team, along with someone like Lee Metal. So that's basically what I think and what I've been saying for a while because we don't know which team Lee Metal is going to be in, and those two characters have been appearing in the endings and the intros of the manga, which I have said multiple times is canon material. Sorry, in the anime, the the endings and the intros of the anime. And I've been saying multiple times that the manga and anime are linked together and that the anime material is actually canon. So it only makes sense that Namida Suzamuno, screw it, Namida and Wasabi will end up being characters in the overall story. And this is a discussion video about them specifically because I'm gonna try and guess what their overall spiel is going to be in terms of power, what their overall personas are like, and I'm gonna begin with Wasabi, and the reason actually no, I'm gonna begin with Namida, and the reason I'm gonna begin with Namida is because she overall, there's not much to discuss here. The only time we have seen her fight, she was using some sort of explosives, and she had like those, I want to say Daedra eyes, but it was more like some sort of insatious like love towards explosives. When she was using explosive tags, she just couldn't control herself. And that leads me to believe that she's going to be like the next Daedra. And I'm not saying she's going to be as good as Daedra, but she's going to be Daedra Junior, Daedra 2.0, the explosives person basically. And her personality in a way is kind of the shy type. We don't really get to see much, but what we get to see is she's usually the shy person that doesn't talk much. And when she does talk, it's it's a very hesitant type of talking, even with her close friend Wasabi. But so that basically sums her up. There's not much stuff to go on, so that's basically what I'm gonna say now. And the main reason I'm doing this video now, is because of what we just found out in the anime. And what we just found out is we had this little plot point, like this little subplot in the episode itself, where Namida, her parents basically said that she's not going to become a ninja, but she really wants to be, and then we find out that she's gonna pursue it with everything she's got, and she really wants to be a ninja with Wasabi Izuno. And she ends up planning to be one, and she's going to take the graduation test, and I think she's going to pass the graduation test too, along with Wasabi. And the reason I'm bringing this up is this is backing to her persona. This is backing of her persona. This is basically the anime group and the manga crew basically saying, "Hey, this is someone who's driven. This is someone who really wants to be a ninja. Keep your eyes on her." And I think in terms of persona, aside from the intense drive of becoming a ninja and her love of explosives, she's a very shy person. And I think it's going to be a running gag how when she's fighting, she's an entirely different person. Kind of like Kurokiba Ryo in Food Wars, where when he's not cooking, he's some type of, he's a very, well, not shy, but he's a down to earth person who rarely does anything. And as soon as he puts on his little bandana, he just goes hog wild and is crazy. So I think we're gonna have some sort of similar running gag with Namida and Kurokiba. So that's something that I think is going to be part of her persona. Um, and now we're going to talk about we're now going to talk about Wasabi Izuno. And Izuno Wasabi, in my perspective, is she seems to have a lot of cat attributes, and we actually find out that that tail that she's rocking is actually part of her body, because in one of the episodes in Hidden Mist, she's going into the pool, and even though she has her swimming trunks, even though she has her like swimming gear on, her tail is still attached to her body. So, whoa, what's the deal with that? And I was doing a lot of thinking about that, and the conclusion I came up with is she must be from that cat tribe that we were introduced to, the one that has connections to the Uchiha clan. And even though her name, we never get to really know, like know the last name of that clan, um, because it's not really revealed. And evidence of that is when we get to find out who Kiba's lover is. Her name is just Tamaki. We don't get to find her surname. We never get to find out her surname. So for all we know, Namaki could be Izuno Namaki, and this could be like a cousin of Namaki potentially, someone from the same cat clan that helped the Uchiha. So basically, in that case, she would have connections to Sarada that she doesn't yet know about, or probably does, but doesn't really speak of. But I think that's something that should be kept in mind. Um, so this is basically my theory now. Something else I wanted to talk about is what her fighting style would be like. We never saw her actually fight. We know she's somewhat agile because of that brief skirmish she had, but I think what we're gonna see with her is something similar to beast mimicry and Kiba, where Kiba imitates a dog, but I think what Wasabi is going to do is she's going to be imitating a cat, and I think that's going to be interesting and nice and unique. And maybe she's going to have like some cat abilities, like weird vision stuff, where she's able to see stuff better at night. Maybe potentially that's stretching it, but that's overall what I think about Wasabi. And in my perspective, I can't wait to see this character unfold even more. So from that standpoint, I am very happy, and I really can't wait to see more of Namida and Wasabi Izuno. So if you liked the video, please leave a like, and if you disagree with me in any way, please comment why down below. If you just want to discuss this with me, just also comment. And if you dislike the video, just leave a dislike. And until next time, this is Anime Gypsy, and I'm out.